YouTube, and I want to show you guys this footage of this guy named James Rayl who tried to break into his ex's house because he is a menace. I'm just gonna play the clip and then I will give you guys my reaction, and this is just a basic video I'm trying to do real quick just because I got nothing to do today and I got a week off of work, so yay. So as you've seen in the video, he wants to go meet his ex. His ex ends up calling the police about this all, and her dad has a gun. He literally tries to break into the household like a literal menace to get shot for it, which I'm not surprised about because, like, why? Unless you were mentally disturbed. But even if you were, he clearly wasn't at all in his right mind because nobody breaks into houses like that. You know? Like, why you gotta harass people, basically, is what I'm trying to say. If you think about doing stuff like that, then there's a good chance you could get shot too, like him. So just watch out. And what I'm about to show you guys is James Rayl's Facebook page. His family, for some reason, wants to find justice in all this, when justice has already been served and there doesn't need to be any dragging of anything from this family. But they're still doing it anyways. I'll show you guys. I'm in Ohio, where they go die-o, and why I cry-o, because he die-o. Seriously though, this is his page, Justice for James Rayl, okay? 1.1 thousand likes, 1.7 thousand followers. We are sharing the updates regarding the case, and who James was as a person, I guess. Look at these little lovely images that I'm gonna zoom up on to show you guys. Looks like a nice little fella. Not after watching that clip though that I just showed you guys. But we're just gonna go all the way down, and this whole page started August 14th, 2022 is when they changed their profile pic. As you go up, they changed the photos, and then
I don't ask for help often. I handle my own healing.
So, what I'm getting is they think that this investigation is wrong. Who's wondering what happened to my brother? The real truth, not the news story BS or the storyline they used to cover it up. Okay, you broke into a house? Who would want a house where you shot and killed James? Trying to run Mitch, Stacy, and Allison? James died in your driveway by the hands on you. He is gone. No one ever wants a house where a crime like that happened. I hope it's hell for you guys, just like it's been hell for us getting through this. Menaces. I can't even message on this stuff, like, really. They doxed him. They doxed the address. I don't know if they live there anymore, if it's like a rental place, but they doxed the location. Here's where all the segments are placed together. Entire ring segments together. Let's see if this changes my mind. The video's been removed. My brother was shot and killed on July 31st, 2022. Yeah, that happens. It's called a tragedy in the family. This is some TikTok BS, like, for real. Went to his ex's house, broke into the door, got shot for him. Why, where's the justice in dragging this on? Join our private group for Justice for James Rayl. Look at the amount of laughs and stuff. All member requests were accidentally denied. If you are part of the last 600, please request again. I'm sorry, I didn't realize there was a button to clear all of them. Look at this little emo guy. James was a wonderful, good-hearted person, and the reason we are fighting is because he deserves it. You may think you know everything after watching a 3-minute clip or whatever you saw, but you do not. We look forward to being able to shed more light on all this when we are able. Until then, maybe you shouldn't be so quick to judge a situation you know nothing about. The other people who shot him were in the wrong. Would have already said it already on this Facebook page, and people would already be on this guy's side, if I'm gonna be honest. If this, for some reason, if everything about the story I know is fabricated, why can't the people on this Facebook page just tell us, literally, like, what happened, if apparently the media side is wrong? No matter what anyone says, those who knew him knew who he was and where his heart had always been, including his friend he went to see on his very last day. These people are so toxic, it's actually irritating. Like, you can tell why people love harassing this Facebook page, I'm gonna be honest. James saw the good in everyone. I think some of you silly gooses should probably try to, too. This is your sign to try and be a better person for just a little bit of today. Do something good for someone else. Compliment them. Open the door. Something small. Okay. A negative mind will never give you a positive life. From Jess, you are my best friend. Mom and Dad had you after I begged and begged for a baby brother, and now they had sex. Then we got lucky with you. This is James' mama. I've been incognito for a few days. I just needed some time to try to get my head in a better place. It really has hit me hard in the past week. I will never see my baby again. I think I've cried harder in the past few days than ever. Just the heartache of knowing he's never coming home, and now he was laying there alone, as many have described, bothered me too for a while. I'm not even going to read the rest of this, but long story short, I mean, I understand why his family is grieving and all. But this Facebook page takes it one step too far, because he did try to break into somebody's property, private property. Somebody's own, daughter was terrified, and clearly the dad was terrified too, and had to go defend his household. Who knows what this guy had? It sounded like they were scared because he had one hand, behind his back or whatever, and it looked suspicious. And so I could understand if someone's breaking into your house to shoot. They think that it's not a thorough investigation. Travis Scott kid from Jess. No one else knew a baby was in my belly growing in 2016 except for you until our family Christmas. So they really didn't have him as a surprise. It's a shame that he ended up breaking into a household and getting shot. Y'all got some homework to do. So much information missing in your judgmental comments. People are actually toxic. They're I don't even know what to say about them. Enjoy this weekend with your family. Cherish who you have around you and try to have fun. Let's read the comments for this. So basically, long story short, I mean, I'm not surprised, but all the comment sections are pretty much he broke into a house. I don't know what these people are on. People tend to believe that grief shrinks over time. What really happens is that we grow around our grief, which is the most full of yourself thing to post for somebody. I spent some time reading comments. I wonder, would it be okay if someone were to come to your home and break down the door? He was told to go away. He had no legal right to break into that home. It was not his home. He was told to stop, go away. Would you be saying the same thing were the situation reversed? Somehow I do not think you would. Just my opinion. What do you think is missing from the story? I'm curious where some of your thoughts are. He got shot 3 or 4 times. See. It's pretty cut and dry if I'm going to be honest here, just with this by Amanda Jennifer. He didn't respond to them asking him to leave. Instead of trying to force his way in without a word, a response from him could have changed the outcome. Sad situation all around. Genuinely, I agree. I'm not trying to hate on this guy a lot, but I'm hating on this Facebook page for glorifying this dude when he really was in the wrong here. There's no timeline. There's no roadmap. It is very much so a roller coaster. Actually ridiculous that this is even a post on here. Well, have a wonderful Halloween with friends and family. I did. I think a very big special thanks to you, James' friends, who ordered baked goods this month. It was overwhelming how much amazing support there was. We love you all. Hugs, hearts. It's James' own fault that he's dead. Happy ending of a tragedy. A girl's life was saved. You can get the argument that he shouldn't have died, but he was breaking into someone's house and they didn't know what he had or what he was capable of. And clearly, he is a menace enough to try to break into people's houses. Why are they trying to validate James at all, this page? Far from ready for the season of holidays without you. Every single one of us is aching beyond belief without you here. You are loved beyond words, James, and you are worth the fight. It really is a shame. It's really poor and sad that this whole family has to deal with this grief of their child being shot. But in the video, clearly the dad of the daughter kept saying persistently, multiple times, I'm gonna shoot you. And he did not, and he tried to break in and smash the door in. Boo-hoo, womp womp. Good things are in the works. You will all see more when we can share more. They're trying to do a fundraiser. For what, though? I might just email that or something. I'm kidding. I won't do that. I'm not that much of a menace. It's basically his page here, and I just want to show you all this because it's really, really a shame that this is a page, and we still have to drag this on. James' death may have potentially have been prevented had the household's judgment been more precise. Since they had no idea what he was capable of, I completely understand if one person or the other wants to shoot a gun at someone who's trying to break in and enter. Frankly, It's kind of like a fight or flight response. Some people aren't in their most right mind when they're scared and someone's trying to break down the door. I feel like I might actually get a trigger finger if someone smashes my door open. I mean, he could have technically have been stopped at gunpoint. However, he was so persistent and he smashed the door open. I cannot understand one dime why this Facebook page exists. I could understand if his family's trying to press charges for like murder or manslaughter, but at worst it's manslaughter for defending himself. Nothing else to really say about this, but I saw this Facebook page and I was just kind of surprised that things are this twisted with this story with his family that his family just doesn't seem to want to believe that he wasn't in the right mind and he was trying to break into his ex's household. I want to so desperately prove otherwise, that it was wrong that he died, but everything leads to the facts that he smashed a door in when he was told to leave. At his ex's, no less. You can hate me for taking this case however I'm taking it right now, but at the end of the day, it's not gonna pull at people's heartstrings if I die. So I don't understand people that are like, imagine if you were in this family or whatever and this happened to you. I'm not the kind of people that just go around dragging issues around. And if I were to die, I really don't care if anyone cares that I'm dead because I'm already dead.